Hey YouTube, it's Marita and welcome to another edition of the Nurse Lounge. In this edition, we're actually going to talk makeup today. I'm going to do a top 5 series in which I talk about makeup but nursing edition. So makeup, skincare, things like that. Now, I'm a registered nurse, as you know, if you've watched this video long enough or this channel long enough, but I happen to love makeup even when I'm going to work. Now, this video or this series may not be for a lot of you because of the fact that maybe when you go to work as a nurse, because this is nurse edition, or this is nurse edition specifically because I'm a nurse, but this may be you work long hours like nurses do. So this is anybody who works long hours, 12 plus hour shifts. That's what I'm talking about. So we want things that are going to last. And so I'm going to do a top 5 series of the top 5 of various products, skincare, whether it be primers, whether it be mascaras, things that actually last my entire shift. So today we're going to do top 5 foundations that really work for my oily skin that lasts my entire 12 plus hour shift. I'm typically going for 15 hours a day when I was working bedside, but we are talking about foundations that will hold the test of time, that are for oily skin, nurse edition, that will actually keep me for my entire 12-hour shift. Now, with that being said, I'm not saying I don't have to blot ever, but I honestly do not have time to go around when I'm working on the floor, go around blotting all day. So these foundations have lasted me 12 plus hour shifts, and I have maybe blotted maybe one time because that's all I had time for, and I still look good in my shift. So we're going to jump right on in. If you want to see my top 5 and an honorable mention, then stay tuned. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Marita P, registered nurse here, but I want to do a top 5 for you of the top 5 foundations that I use for my oily skin that gets me through my shifts as a nurse. And a few of these are actually drugstore, and some of these drugstores are just as good, believe it or not, as your higher end foundations. So again, no particular order, but we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, I have oily skin and it gets worse in the summertime, obviously. And so these foundations are all foundations that are good for oily skin and that actually last the entire day for me. Now, I know that you all are wearing masks now due to things that are going on in the hospital. So I will say that these will not, there is no real foundation that is truly transfer proof that you won't have any foundation in your mask. So that's why I say I know a lot of people may not be wearing makeup because of that, because of the fact that you're wearing a mask most of the time. However, I am speaking more so pre-pandemic. I did not wear a mask all the time pre-pandemic when I needed to wear one. We wore one. So I am someone who, when I go to work, I am pretty much made up to go to work. That's just me. Okay. So anyway, if you're that kind of girl as well, where you are kind of made up, put together when you are made up, shall I say, have a little bit of makeup on when you go to work, then this is the video for you. The first one I'm going to talk about is this Nars. This Nars is the Soft Matte Complete Foundation. This came out, I believe, last year. And I am in the shade Maria, medium deep 2.3, or at least I am for the moment. I have 3 of them in my, right back there. Right here is where I keep my foundations right there. So I have about 2 or 3 of them in different shades that will be great during different times of the year. But this one right here is one of my tried and true. Yes, this is one of my go-to. I do have more than 5 really, but these are my go-to that I'm going to pull every single time when I go to work, one of these. And I rotate them based off of the fact that what am I feeling like that day, or the fact that I need to be using them up. So this is one of them. And then the next one that I have is by Revlon. People be sleeping on these drugstore foundations, but this Revlon Color Stay is my tried and true. I go through, I don't know how many different of these bottles. I have 400 for the summertime and 375. 400 is caramel. 375 is toffee caramel that I wear in the winter time. So this one right here is for combination oily skin. This Revlon is my tried and true. I love this Revlon foundation. I buy these all the time. They're about $10 depending on which store you go to. So Revlon is a second one. I have, believe it or not, I did not know how much I was going to love Rare Beauty. So this is Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. This one right here is it's a soft, it's like a more natural foundation, and I really love this one. I was surprised about how much I was going to enjoy this particular foundation right here. So this is Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. It's 400W. It's the shade that I am in this one, and I love how it makes me look. And this one is not one that's going to per se not transfer. This one will transfer, but again, I want to say that I love this foundation. This is something that I did not think I would like, as well as I do, and I wear this one pretty often when I'm wanting to do a minimal makeup look, look kind of natural. I'm always going to go for one of these. All right, number 4 is my Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24-hour wear. This is what it looks like right here. You can see I've been using it. This is in the shade 70NN. This is my summer shade. It is, as you can see, a little bit dark. It's my summer shade. But my winter shade I have in there is 61, I think, NN or something like that. But my winter shade is. But this is my summer shade right here. It's wonderful. This one right here has you looking completely put together. It looks gorgeous on, and like I said, it is definitely something that's going to stay put and be great for your oily skin if you happen to work in a profession that I do and you need it to last all day. All right, so then my last, well, not my last one, but number 5 is this Infallible Pro Matte by L'Oreal 24-hour foundation. I'm in the shade 109, which is Classic Tan. And this one right here, I love this one. I mean, it's just a matte finish. I think most of these actually are, but it is a medium coverage. It claims to be waterproof, transfer resistant. I can't speak on that. I think they're all have, you know, properties of being able to transfer, but it is oil free, and I love it. I love this one right here. So now that's 5. Now you're wondering what the honorable mention happens to be. Now my honorable mention is my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup foundation. This right here is a tried and true. I love it. It does work. The reason why I say it's an honorable mention is because of the fact that I'm not sure that you would want to wear your higher end foundation to work. So if you notice, a lot of these were the you know, drugstore ones that are almost comparable to in terms of coverage and to longevity as your higher end. However, this is something that I would pull for if I needed to, but I do not wear my Estee Lauder to work for the most part because I have these. But if these were to run out for some reason, this is something good that will last you. If you happen to wear your high-end foundation to work, Double Wear Estee Lauder will definitely cover you. And I'm in the shade 5W2 Rich Caramel. So hopefully you enjoyed. This was a short and sweet video. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I will continue this going with other top 5s recommendations that I have. If you have oily skin and you work in a profession in which I work that helps keep you oil free and or minimize the oils, and hopefully a matte or natural finish throughout the day. So if you enjoyed this video, thumbs it up, and you will see more like this in my series. Comment, like, subscribe. Definitely follow me on IG and on TikTok. And until the next time, you all take care. Bye-bye.